already over 20 times. And every time I read it, I look at it, I find something very different in it. And you can imagine what the experience might be the first time you actually see it. Particularly depending on the context where it's actually presented. So in some cases, James now is different than the James from some not so long ago when he was actually presenting something that one didn't exactly know where it was actually going to fit. And so there's a piece of it that seemed a little bit confusing, particularly with the use of masks. And there's an aspect of it that I sort of, a couple of things to ask James, but we've had this conversation several times, but I think that it's important to look at what it is about masks in particular, for example, where they're not only sort of the physical mask of someone here, there's one person who's fully masked, one person who's obviously partially masked, and the operation looks like it came out pretty well. And then one guy who doesn't have a mask at all. In fact, he barely even changes his name from the Southern author. Maybe you could say
yeah, so this piece kind of came together maybe based on the masks or the partial masks. That prosthetic penis that I'm wearing is something that was made for me for the film Milk. I didn't know that we were going to be wearing those things, but the first day I did this scene where my character gets in the pool naked and to kind of ruffle the pool owner's feathers. And it was in the script, and there were other nude scenes in the script. So I was ready to go naked and been working out for a few months. On that date, the makeup guy slid me that thing. Wear this, and then Gus said that somebody had done it on another movie, like the Larry Clark movie, and it made the actors feel more comfortable in the intimate scenes. And so I wore it, and then on that first day, there was a funny story. I know it's kind of off topic, but Sean didn't know I was wearing it, and so he told me later. He tells a story that he looked across the pool, and I was thinking to himself, God, James gets everything. Handsome, he's got horse dick. And then later he got his own prosthetic penis. But then, at the end of the movie, they weren't, what were they going to do with it? Nobody else was going to use it. So I took it, and of course, you think, yeah, it'd be a great mask. And, but then, I was also, I'm a huge Faulkner fan. I have the rights to one of his greatest books, As I Lay Dying, that was planned to make. And Faulkner, unlike some of the other American writers and expatriates, like Hemingway and Fitzgerald, who had a great time and went to Paris and were very productive, Faulkner went and had a horrible time. There's one photo of him, and he has a beard like that. Normally you don't see Faulkner with a beard like that, but when he was in Paris he did. I think he went for a week. He might have been arrested, and he was getting over a broken heart. He had fallen in love with his high school sweetheart, and she married another man, and so he went to Paris to, I guess, maybe get over it, and it didn't work. And so I had these two kind of things, and then Faulkner, I don't know if Billy came out of the Faulkner Association, because Faulkner has these mentally handicapped characters like Benji, or there's one in his Snopes trilogy. But somehow maybe Billy just arose out of the mask. But we had this trio, and we were in Paris, and we're watching a lot of Godard and Band of Outsiders. They run through the Louvre, and so it came out of that. But I guess what I found is
there's